I'm John Caulfield, Senior Editor with Builder Magazine, and welcome to Builder TV. I'm here today with Ralph Cataldo, who is the owner of Cataldo Custom Builders in West Falmouth, Massachusetts, a custom home builder on your lot. Ralph is one of our winners of our America's Best Builders in 2010. Congratulations, Ralph.
Thank you.
And we're going to have a little conversation today about his business, his background. And Ralph, unlike a lot of builders, you had kind of another life before you got into this business. And tell me a little bit about how your past experiences have kind of informed your development as a builder.
Well, I was very fortunate. I spent 12 years in the computer industry before I started my own company. And I went up the ladder. I worked for companies like Honeywell Information Systems and Wayne Laboratories and Digital Equipment. And I gained a lot of experience working in those big companies. I went from, I have a degree in industrial engineering, and that kind of catapulted me in the computer age, in the computer industry back when things were busy. So I spent 12 or 13 years in that industry, and I gained a ton of experience, project management experience, engineering experience, leadership experience, all kinds of experience which helped me when I went to start my own business. I was used to presenting to vice presidents and presidents of these corporations. I had to justify large capital expenses. I had to do a lot of things like that back when I was probably 24, 26 years old.
Do you see any similarities between the two industries?
Absolutely. The project management skills are incredible. I mean, you have to deliver what you say you're going to do. You have to have all kinds of different skills, people skills especially, especially when it comes to productivity. When I was working, I was probably a junior in college. My dad got me a job at Polaroid Corporation on the assembly line, building cameras like every 2 seconds. I couldn't even go to the men's room without somebody sitting in my seat. It was unbelievable. Best lesson I've ever learned in my life. And I asked him, he could have got me a job anywhere in the company. And I said, "Why'd you do this to me, Dad, after 5 months of absolute torture?" He said, "I wanted you to learn what it was like to respect the little guys. When you get out of college and you're some big shot, you're some engineer or some manager, I wanted you to know that the little guy counts." And that was probably the best lesson I've ever learned in my life. And ever since then, I just took that right through it. I built a 750,000 square foot building. It was, at the time, the factory of the future for Wayne Laboratories. It was in Lowell, and most of my best input came from the little guys, involving them in the project team meetings, making them feel important, taking them down the cafeteria for a cup of coffee. All those kinds of things just got me so far in life in those areas.
Your attitude towards the little guy, I would think that you'd be able to apply that to your trade partners as well.
You have to respect your trade partners. Everything in this business is relationships, it's trust, everything. If you don't have a relationship, every trade partner that I employ, I treat as a professional. I treat them with respect, and I don't hire anybody that I wouldn't hire in my own house. I mean, I put a lot of thought. I'll talk to, if I know an electrician's got 5 guys, I'll talk to the youngest guy, the apprentice. I'll pat him on the back. I'll thank him for working on a Saturday. I'll thank him for working on a snowstorm. All this stuff goes a long way. It just contributes to better things for everybody. They're more productive. We get done quicker. We can control our schedules better. All those kinds of things add up to a job that's on time every time, and that's what we claim. We are on time every time on every job.
You've expressed to me a couple of times how you place a premium on giving your employees the opportunity to achieve their own personal goals and financial goals. Can you discuss a little bit about how you can help them or abet them in the pursuit?
Well, one of the near and dear things to my heart is to make sure that if somebody commits 10, 20, 30 years of their life to me, and all our employees have never left on their own, the ones that are there, Peter's been 20 years, Julie, I mean, I just have a bunch of superstars, and I'm really nobody without those guys, and I just steer the ship. I can steer the ship. The ship can run on its own right now. And we've decided to be the best at the niche that we're in. We know the niche. They all know the niche through these meetings that we have. But it's very important that I make sure at the end of this game, at the end of our relationship, that they have a pile of money, they have a retirement package that if they don't put in, I still put in. They get bonuses, they get profit sharing, and they get an automatic 401k direct deduction every single week. So whether or not they put in, I'm putting in for them. And it's amazing what's happened in the last 8 or 10 years to some of the guys that have started from day one. It's good. It's a good feeling. I don't know how many people could save that on their own. We all know that it's very difficult to run down the bank and put money in it. This way here, it's guaranteed direct deposit, and it's just a great way to save money.
It sounds like it would engender loyalty at a time when that's kind of in short supply in business in general.
Well, absolutely. I mean, if you want to keep a good team, you got to pay a good team. You got to treat them well. You got to give them respect, responsibilities, and you got to treat them well. They all get 100% health insurance. They get vehicles, gas cards. They get a lot of benefits. But they also, you know, they earn it. They earn every penny of it. But they go home every night with no headaches. I mean, I don't want to take the headaches home with me like I did when I was in industry. And I learned a lot of things, again, from being a senior manager, that this is what you take home. Calls at 2 o'clock in the morning, not sleeping. I mean, incredible deadlines in the corporate world. And I refuse to bring that into my business because I can control that.
Yeah.
As long as I'm small enough, I can control those kinds of things. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate the people and how grateful I am. Not only our employees, but our clients. I mean, I'd have nothing if it wasn't for the clients and some of the architects that gave us the opportunity to build these spectacular homes on the ocean front on Cape Cod. We basically have been shaping the shoreline, reshaping the shoreline of Cape Cod for 25 years. I go to work in the morning some days, the sun rises over here, especially this time of year, and it sets over here in the same day on the ocean. It's beautiful, we're blessed, and I think we all appreciate each other.
Well, Ralph, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on the award, and I wish you good luck through the remainder of the year. I'm John Caulfield again, and thanks for joining us on Bill TV.
Thank you very much, John.
Okay.